Welcome to Patriots IAS Academy. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. There are other subject-wise videos that are available in our playlist. Try to watch all those videos. It will definitely help you in your preparations. Portuguese India. Portuguese state of India, also simply known as Portuguese India, was a colonial state of the Portuguese Empire within the Indian subcontinent. The first Europeans to come to India and the last ones to leave were Portuguese. The first Portuguese to land in India was Vasco da Gama in 1498. However, the period of Portuguese rule in India is said to be between 1505 to 1961. Portuguese colonialism outlived its English counterpart, but unlike them, they had limited influence beyond the confines of their colonies. Early beginnings of the Portuguese India. Portuguese colonialism began in earnest when Vasco da Gama reached Calicut on Malabar coast on 20 May 1498. He met Zamorin, ruler of Calicut, and despite objection from the Arab traders, obtained permission from the Zamorin to trade in Calicut, but Vasco da Gama was unable to pay the custom duties and price of his goods. When the duties were not paid, Zamorin officials detained some of Vasco da Gama's men. This angered him enough to kidnap some natives and fishermen by force. Further conflicts with the Zamorin kingdom and expeditions of Vasco da Gama established base of operation on the Malabar coast. The first viceroy, Francisco de Almeida, established his headquarters in what would become modern-day Cochin. In 1509, Alfonso de Albuquerque became second governor of the Portuguese possession in East. A Portuguese fleet under Marshal Fernão Coutinho arrives off the coast of Calicut. Their instructions were clear: destruction of Zamorin. The city was reduced to rubble and Zamorin's palace captured, but the local forces rallied and fell upon invading Portuguese, causing them to retreat and wounding Albuquerque. Albuquerque relented and entered into a treaty with the Zamorin in 1513 to protect Portuguese interests in Malabar. With the aid of Vijayanagara Empire, Alfonso de Albuquerque defeated the Bijapur Sultan in 1510, establishing permanent settlement of Goa. It would go on to become the headquarters of Portuguese colonial possessions in India and seat of the viceroy. Modern-day Mumbai was also part of colonial possessions until it was given to the British in 1661. Goa was briefly occupied by British from 1799 to 1813, during which the last vestiges of the Inquisition were wiped out. In 1843, the capital was shifted to Panjim, then renamed Nova Goa, when it officially became administrative seat of Portuguese in India. This is additional information. In March 1500, another navigator called Pedro Vargas Cabral came to India with 13 ships. Portuguese established trading stations in Calicut, Kannur and Cochin. Initially, Kochi was the capital of Portuguese in India, but later it replaced to Goa. Francisco de Almeida was the first Portuguese governor. He is credited for the introduction of blue water policy. According to this means, Portuguese should be the sole trade power in Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean. The founder of Portuguese power in India was Alfonso de Albuquerque. Albuquerque was second governor of Portuguese in India. He introduced policy of imperialism. In 1510, he captured Goa from the ruler of Bijapur. We discussed it. Since then, Goa became the capital of Portuguese settlement in India. Albuquerque built a fort at Kochi. He also encouraged people of his country to marry Indian women. He also captured Malacca and Ceylon. Martin Alfonso de Souza became Portuguese governor in 1542. Portuguese power began to decline by the end of 1631. In 1661, we have discussed this, Bombay was given in dowry to Charles II of England. Portuguese left India in 1961. Portuguese trade in India. Initially, Portuguese were interested with trade of spice like cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, turmeric. Portuguese trade in India is known as Estado da India. Indo-Japan trade relations was started with the help of Portuguese. Portuguese introduced Gothic art in India. Alfonso mango, tobacco, hookah, vegetative propagation methods was introduced by Portuguese in India. Various words like lamari, camra, kuni, laltan are Portuguese words. Tobacco introduced in India in 1604 in the reign of Akbar, and the production started in the end of 1605, the reign of Jahangir. This can asked in the prelims. In 1617, Jahangir banned the production of tobacco. Cruzado, an early Portuguese coin of gold and silver, also in circulation in coastal Indian states. In 1565, Portuguese started first printing press in Goa, first published book on topic of medicinal plants. Decline of Portuguese India. While most of India got its independence from the British, Portuguese still held on to its colonial outposts in India. On July 24, 1954, an organization called United Friends of Gonds seized Dara Navy, while Nagar Haveli was seized by Azad Komatak Dal in August of that year. The decision by the International Court of Justice at Hague to give access to Portuguese territories in India was rendered useless. Local protests against Portuguese rule in Goa were suppressed with brute force, despite repeated requests from the Indian government to hand over its colonial holdings. Portuguese government under dictator Antonio de Oliveira Salazar refused to such a notion, claiming they were an integral part of Portuguese territory. Adopting an wait and watch tactic from 1951 to 1961, Indian government highlighted the issue of decolonization before the international community, while at the same time enforcing an economic embargo. It was in December 1961 when the Indian military launched an invasion of Goa. Against overwhelming odds, the Portuguese tried to put up a fight but were swiftly defeated by the Indian army. The governor of Portuguese India signed an instrument of surrender on 19 December 1961, liberating Goa after 450 years of Portuguese rule in India. Timeline: in 1498, Vasco da Gama reached Calicut. In 1503, the first Portuguese fort is built in Kochi. In 1505, second Portuguese fort built at Kannur. In 1509, a combined fleet of Egyptian, Arab and Zamorin fleet is destroyed by Portuguese at the Battle of Diu. In 1510, Goa is captured from Bijapur Sultanate by Alfonso Albuquerque. In 1513, Goa is declared as the capital of Portuguese India. In 1535, Diu is completely subjugated. In 1539, Portuguese Diu is under siege by a combined fleet of Ottomans, Mamelukes of Egypt, Gujarat Sultanate, and the Zamorin of Calicut. It ends in the absolute victory of the Portuguese. In 1559, Dam is captured by Portuguese. In 1596, in Southeast Asia, the Dutch established monopoly in spice trade after dislodging the Portuguese. In 1612, Surat is lost to English. In 1661, Bombay is handed over to the English. In 1663, Portuguese lose all their forts to the Dutch on the Malabar coast. In 1779, acquisition of Dadra and Nagar Haveli. In 1843, Panjim is made capital of Portuguese in India. In 1961, Portuguese lose their final colonial outpost of Goa when the Indian Army launches a military operation to liberate it. This is the map of Portuguese India. Vasco da Gama reached here, Calicut at first. Portuguese built a fort in Kochi and Kannur. Goa was their capital. They have influence in Daman, Diu, and they have influence in Mumbai also, but later it was handed over to English. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel. Please share the video with your friends. There are the subject based videos are available in your playlist. Try to watch all those videos. It will definitely help you in your preparations. Thanks for watching.